Hey guys, welcome to your general reading for Libra. This is going to be for your September 2025. We are going to take a look and see what messages we have for you guys from the universe. Apply this to your own unique situations, all right? Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you guys get notified on when my new videos post, when I go live. Also, if you guys are interested in wanting to join my channel memberships, hit the join button. I'll greatly appreciate if you guys did join just to support me, my channel. If you guys are interested in wanting to follow me on my social media pages, personal readings with me on Zoom, pre-recorded, also on Cameo. The links and the details are in the description box below. And I am doing another giveaway where I'm giving away 2 free 30-minute personal readings with me on Zoom. And also you could choose a pre-recorded option. All the details to enter the giveaway is in the description box below. I will announce the winners on September 30th on the community tab on my YouTube channel. Also, you guys, I'm using these 2 oracles decks that were sent to me by Oracles of Norway. So I'm going to link their Instagram page into my description box, okay? And yeah, I'm going to use this in this read, okay? So what messages do we have for Libra from the universe here? What messages do we have for Libra from the universe? So we have the key, liberation, resources, perseverance here. So, you know, I feel like the universe is reminding you that you are the key to whatever you want to change, whatever you want to bring into your life, whatever you want to let go. You are the driver's seat here. You know, sometimes the key could be an energy of like resolution here, you know? So I feel like if you guys have been feeling stuck here, you know, I feel like you guys are trying to free yourself. You guys are trying to unlock yourself here. Perhaps free yourself from old ways of thinking, free yourselves from like, you know, self-limiting beliefs here, all right? It seems like there's an energy of like overcoming here, okay? Overcoming yourself here. Sometimes, you know, like the biggest enemy that we face in life is actually ourselves. We could be our like worst enemies here, you know? And I feel like you guys are trying to overcome that, Libra. What else do we have? We also have fear, learned mistrust, resolution, courage here. Some of you guys are operating on fear consciousness here, and that you guys are trying to break free of that. Yeah. You know, sometimes when we constantly operate from a place of fear, this is our ego taking over. Yeah. This is also the ego it could resist what's good for us, you know? So, you know, sometimes when we get so caught up in fear, you know, so caught up in worries, you know, sometimes we just don't see the good. And I feel like, you know, the universe is telling you that you could unlock that. You could change that here, okay? It doesn't have to be this way, yeah? So we also have lifeguard, renewal, higher power, and protection here. You know, I feel like it's really important for you to protect yourself here. Yeah, protection here, having boundaries here, okay? Yeah, some of you guys could be connecting to a higher power here to clear this energy out. And on the bottom deck, we have no patience, unfavorable here. I feel like more so as you go through this process here, it's important for you guys to be patient with yourself, to be patient with your journey here, okay? Things don't happen overnight. You know, you can't cut corners here in life. You know, you can't take shortcuts in life. You just got to do it the hard way, because when you cut corners and take shortcuts, you know, essentially, you know, you don't learn what you need to learn in order for you to grow and expand. You do have to do it the hard way, unfortunately. But then in the end, it's going to be worth it, right? So what else do we have for Libra? What other messages do we have for Libra from the universe? All right, Libra, let's see what we have for you guys. So we have the High Priestess here. Trust your intuition. Yeah, the universe is asking you to trust yourself and trust your intuition here. Don't trust what other people say. You know, don't trust your fears. Even though the fears that you're experiencing is a real experience, the universe is letting you know that is not the truth here. Yeah, because fear is programming. Yeah, it's kind of like watching the news. You know how the news could be fear-mongering and stuff like that? It's programming for everyone to be fearful. That's not the truth, right? So, you know, it could be that, yeah, the news like talks about, you know, or exposes the truth sometimes, you know, depending on who you watch, you know, or what you watch. But, you know, Fear is programming. That's not the truth. And I feel like that's what the universe wants you to know, okay? So let's see what else we have here. We have the Six of Wands here, okay? Yeah, I don't watch the news. I think the news is like a joke. So I haven't watched news in so long. You know, the only thing that I watch is probably like the weather reports. That's it, yeah. We also have the Nine of Wands here, okay? Yeah, I feel like this is about speaking about ego here too. This is about letting go of the ego here and surrendering the ego. Like we all have ego, right? But we have to, sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of like being conscious and aware and catching ourselves in those moments when our ego is taking over and just letting it go. Right? We have the Six of Cups here and the Four of Pentacles. I feel like also what the universe is saying is that don't live in the past, but learn from it. Because I feel like with the Four of Pentacles here and the Six of Cups, you know, some of you guys may have a hard time letting go of the past here, and that some of you guys may hold on to it. And, you know, whatever you hold on to, whatever you don't let go, it could be anything, you know. You're actually blocking yourself from, you know, prosperity, you know, happiness here, joy, the wish fulfillments that are meant to come into your life. You're blocking that from happening because you're still holding space for these old energies. So I feel like the universe is asking you to let go. Surrender here, and that you are the key to that, okay? You are the key to that liberation that you are looking for here. Libra, let's see what else we have. Sorry, I had granola before I started recording, and it's like stuck in my teeth. Granola and yogurt, it's like my favorite. So we have the Three of Swords here, okay? Yeah, I feel like you guys are holding on to a lot of pain, a lot of hurt here. This is creating a lot of fear. Yeah, this is also, I feel like it's creating a lot of mistrust here. Yeah, also like, I feel like you have to tune into a frequency yourself where you're so good with yourself in your life that you tune into other people's frequencies just like yours, okay? So I feel like you need to, you know, create that for yourself in order for you to bring in, you know, good people into your life. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, anything that we do comes from us first, no? So let's see what else do we have for Libra. What other messages do we have for Libra from the universe here? We have the Mask, approval, recognition, and clarity here. Some of you guys may be finding clarity here. Some of you guys could be in this energy of like, you know what? I'm no longer seeking other people's approval anymore. You know, I'm no longer relying on other people for my happiness, and I'm going to find that on my own. We have light breath, new hope, love, energies here. So one of the things I'm getting here is I feel like there is new energies that's coming into your life here. Only if you release the past, only if you heal from the past in order for these new energies to come in. So the universe is letting you know that it's there for you for the taking, but something needs to shift, something needs to change here, okay? Let's see what else we have. We also have church spire, direction, choice, transformation. Some of you guys are in the middle of going through this huge spiritual transformation here. Let's see what else we have. We also have the sailor, enduring, independent, strong here. Yeah, some of you guys are freeing yourself. Yeah, some of you guys are freeing yourself, and that you are the key to that. Like I said, freeing yourself from old programming, from fear here, from, you know, self-limiting beliefs, you know, indoctrinations here, whatever that may be, okay? You guys are freeing yourself from that because your higher self is not in resonance with anything that you have learned here, okay? Let's see what else we have here for Libra. We also have setting sail, fulfillment, prosperity here. Look at that. Everything is about to change here. Yeah, there's signs of light here, you know. I feel like Earth Angel, highly developed, sparkling aurora here. I feel like you guys are unlocking your gifts here too. Some of you guys are really gifted individuals, and I feel like the universe is letting you know that you are the key to unlocking your full potential here, okay? Your full potential here, your gifts here. It says the gift, okay? So, Libra, I do hope that this was helpful. I hope that this resonated. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will speak to you guys in another read. And yeah, bye for now, you guys.